and tell her to get the fuck out of bed, okay? I don't know how. Maybe... Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah, okay. I can make that work.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee. Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck!
Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars ol' bitch right now. Give me just 20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now or never.
Come on, we know those barflies aren't going anywhere. Just prorate the 20 minutes out of our cut, all right?
I'm taking 30 minutes. You're already 10 over.
Damn it. There goes my new toothbrush money. Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Is that me in high school? I never talked like that, did I?
Ô, louco, dá pra voltar aqui.
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting...
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there. Does every daughter have nightmares that she killed her mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me? A version of me. If Max didn't rewind to save me. She's not me. But she's a part of me. The question is, how much?
Max? Who the fuck are you? Max, no!
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
Just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking to a goldfish, or did the septum piercing get into your brain?
Wow.
Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. My manager Hazel is always looking out for me.
Podia ser uma boa opção para a revista panorâmica, mas eles pagam uma miséria. Hazel.
And sometimes I want to kill her.
Chega de fotos dos seus amigos, por favor, Hazel. Magnifique. Tá.
This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee. My most trusted companion. I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Puta que pariu. 4 páginas já. Eu vou passar ele meio rápido. Quem quiser ler aí, dá uma pausa. Senão o vídeo vai ser só página. Então essa tal de Hazel é a agente dela. Foda. Então, Queria poder pular esse bagulho, mas é complicado. Life is Strange, você tem que consumir cada pedacinho de bagulho, cara. Não, mas aí é mais coisa pra ler, velho. É o Leiturinhas Gameplay. Caso você não queira ver essa parte das leituras, eu vou deixar um tempo na tela aí. Pula pra esse tempo do vídeo e tá tudo certo. Fechou? Ih, rapaz. F. Nossa, então toma. É sobre. Vai tomar no cu. Beleza.
Never responded to this. I should. Once I somehow figure out what to say.
Loucura, né? Por que que ela não responde o clube, pô? Ah, o Tony é o namorado do Moses, não é? É isso? Porra, vai tanto tempo que eu não joguei, eu não lembro. Beleza. Ih, deu bosta, rapaziada. Aí é foda. É, a Saf tá metendo louco em todo mundo, pô. Aí é foda.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating. Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it. My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist, so I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max. One gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission proposal. So of course I packed 25 different outfits.
É isso, bora. Olha, tá patrocinado agora, uma Polaroid mesmo, pô.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
O tempo que eu demorei pra ler os bagulhos se pôs faz tempo, tá?
Time for your close-up.
Fotinha do esquilo com solzinho de fundo. Pô, tem uma dupla exposição. Cadê o esquilo? Ah, o esquilo foi embora. Como que eu vou fazer uma dupla exposição da hora aqui, cara? Assim, ó. Brabo. Ó, então toma. Parece que tem árvore no céu e céu nas árvores. Ataque ao campus. Estou indo para o observatório. Tem estudantes presos lá, hein? É um incêndio se espalhando bem rápido. É grave, não venha. Eu aviso quando estiver tudo bem. Não, eu estou indo ajudar. Já chega. Já chego aí, se cuida.
Something horrible is happening on campus.
E aí, você tirando fotinho, pô. E é a Max Verstappen, velho. Aí é foda.
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose. This is so horrible. The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean? doesn't look like enough to start a fire.
Where's the damn fire department?
They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont?
But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Campus security is out in force. Is it for the fire or something else? Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this? Where did all this come from? Someone set this fire on purpose. Damn it!
The security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Hurry, the roof is caving in!
Achei a Chloe.
No. Come on. Come on. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time. No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something.
E é aqui que o Life is Strange brilha, tá? Beleza, eu vou sair pra não ficar só
What
aqui,
did I
mas...
do after I took this photo?
Tá louco.
It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
Double exposure.
Hi, Hazel.
Max, big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
Caralho, que bosta.
It's so peaceful. But for how long? Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Oi, Loreta, tá tudo bem aí? Sim, Max. Por que pergunta? Por nenhum motivo, mas mas me diz se você estiver correndo algum tipo de risco, por favor. Só o da praxe. Mas outra vez, que história é essa? Não é nada, eu juro, só checando mesmo. Tá bom, vai pela secagem super esquisita então. Aqui nunca dá pra ir pro objetivo direto. Aqui tem que caçar. Não, sem dupla exposição. Oh, caralho, não só vi.
He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside.
Ah tá, os colecionáveis são as
Good
fotos.
vibes only.
Beleza.
His students don't call him Space Daddy for nothing. No matter how often he tells them not to. The planetarium, haven for astronomers and stoners alike. I told Moses they should add a laser light show, but apparently that's not the point of planetariums.
Poeta, tem bagulho de podcast que eu tenho que... Nossa, que é foda. Vamos ver.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Foda. Muito conteúdo. Podcast, tem que ler uma parte de coisa. E o entendimento da história depende diretamente de consumir esses conteúdos. O pleno entendimento da história, pelo menos, né?
Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation. Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself. When we were on the road, Chloe loved pointing out Venus and Mars to me in the night sky.
Nossa, eu vou fazer uma dupla exposição muito pica aqui. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo. Nossa, mas vai mó rolê, mano.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Nossa, mó rolê, velho. Será que vale a pena? Ah, vou tentar, vai. Pô, no fim não vai ficar nem tão da hora assim. Aí é complicado. Pronto. Meu Deus, parece um... Como assim refazer foto? Por que o jogo tá me obrigando a refazer a foto? Não vai considerar como colecionável? Aí complica a minha vida.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
Por que ele tá mandando eu refazer a foto, velho? Agora foi.
My head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
Vamos ver se eu não deixei nada pra interagir aqui. Eles estão falando ali, beleza.
My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing. I wonder how Moses, I'm from the future. I bring dark tidings of... No, too biblical.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean,
Que isso?
Sorry, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
I acted on instinct. I hope it was the right choice.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I wasn't sure if I should. I've used my powers to save people before. It doesn't always end well.
Yet you came back here. And I'm glad you did.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work. Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
É isso, Tony é o namorado dele mesmo.
Sophie's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was.
Pensei ter escutado barulho de piso.
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie, if she ever comes. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster? Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could do it safely, and so far, he's been right. You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it.
Será que a animação vai ser a mesma?
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil sword master Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai, but anime can surprise me. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed. We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. No crazy storms.
Puta que pariu.
Been testing my powers. That's something. I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part. Are you my mystery killer? Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open? Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer?
Opa.
So, your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof?
Tá. Será que no... abaixo do boneco do samurai tinha?
Don't worry, Swordmaster Frostbite. I'll find your killer. You really understand how I'm feeling right now.
Será que ela tinha, mano?
Turtle strapped to a rocket booster.
Eu não lembro se eu olhei embaixo.
Are you my mystery killer?
Não, não tem nada. E aí? Não sei a história, pô. Quem é que matou o samurai infernal, sei lá, invernal? Tem mais nada aqui.
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3. Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But when I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened.
Get us out of here!
Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough.
Tem que voltar no tempo, então. Puta merda! Ah, tá, com shift recupera mais rápido.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Foi a Mina Hiramatsu.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Cara, porra, tá me usando de ratinho de laboratório, porra. Onde que tá a chave dessa bosta?
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
Deixa eu ver se não tem uma chave aqui, só por desencargo de consciência, pra eu não zoar o bagulho aqui. Foi lá em cima rapidão. É, vai ter que ser na ignorância mesmo.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Oh, porra, mas aí quebrou de novo.
I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Tá. Tem uma almofada por aí. Algo que eu consiga colocar ali embaixo. Pô, ela não consegue. Isso aqui serve, tem almofada, é uma almofada mesmo.
Protect the mug.
Literalmente uma almofada. Que?
This could protect the mug.
Tá, vou ter que voltar no tempo.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Yes.
Mensagem? Não, algo do diário. 2 páginas de diário. Agora não, depois eu leio. Vou ter que voltar no tempo, né?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Tá aqui já, pai. Toma.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses?
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
As expressões faciais estão muito boas, cara. No último já tava muito bom, mas aqui consegue estar melhor.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing, but I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful, but that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
This? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I got up the nerve to confess my secret once. I thought it would let me be more normal and less alone. The universe had other plans.
It always does.
I can't do it again. It's easier if people don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her. And I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you and the turtle. Any regrets?
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry. The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
Ô, louco! O jogo me dá essa pedrada, essa responsabilidade. Não vai ser tipo um Zelda, não, né? Não vai começar a contagem de dias. E eu vou ter que ficar voltando no tempo. Um Majora's Mask. Seria genial, tá? Mas... não.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have. Loretta, take a stab.
Perfection.
Speak for yourself.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day. And the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
É a Sophie? Será que é a Sophie disfarçada na transformação fofomia dela lá? Sei não, hein? Não, vou tirar quando você estiver lendo. Eu não quero que você olhando pra mim, assim. E se eu tentar fazer uma dupla exposição? Será que eu descubro alguma coisa? Isso, mas olhando pra mim assim, ó. Meio lendo, meio olhando. É isso.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
Vou pôr essa opção, mano. Eu acho muito que é.
Sophie, is that you?
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
É ela, pô. É ela, pô.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire. Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Bom, eu vou finalizar por aqui. Já deu 1h e alguma coisa. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Que vocês tenham tido aí a experiência dessa primeira horinha de jogo. Minhas primeiras impressões são muito boas. A história parece intrigante. O jogo tá bonito, muito bonito. E como todos os outros Life is Strange que eu joguei, porque eu sou maluco por essa...
I remember helping 3 students last time.
Como eu sou fascinado nos jogos, né? Life is Strange, eu vou jogar esse aqui com certeza. Então é isso. Muito obrigado por quem assistiu até aqui. E falou!